It is time that you set a new standard in your world. Most people are waiting to be chosen. Most people are waiting for the right time. Most people are waiting for the proof. But you're not most people. You are an entirely different human. You are a different breed. You are in a league of your own. You were never meant to fit in the box. In fact, right now, you feel like you don't fit into the box. You don't fit into the people around you because you're different. And it's time that you claimed a new standard in your world. It's time that you decided. It's time that you let go of all the limitations that the people around you are operating under. It is time that you stepped into all that you came here to be. Because right now, I guarantee, if you were to be honest with yourself, you are playing in a realm that is way too small for you. You are playing in a game that is way too small for you. And that even the goals you have are way too small for you. But in order for that to come into your reality, you need to claim that new standard. You need to be willing to decide first. Not because things around you have shifted yet. Not because someone else outside of you is giving you permission, but because you decide. And when you start claiming that and you decide to be that woman, you decide that reality rearranges for you, that things move for you, things bend for you, you will start creating in your world in a brand new way. Because you're no longer operating from pressure. You are operating from overflow. But right now, you're operating from pressure because you are trying to fit yourself in that box. You are trying to fit yourself into something that you were actually never meant to be. And you've outgrown it. And so right now, you're in this in-between where you've outgrown where you've been, but you haven't fully claimed and you haven't fully stepped in to the level that you know you are here for. And in this in-between, it actually feels like agony. It feels a lot of stickiness. It's like you know too much to go back, but you haven't fully allowed yourself and given yourself permission to go to that next level. So you're caught in this in-between, and that feels like pressure instead of feeling like inevitability. And when you're operating from pressure, right, you're operating under force, under obligation, under shoulds. And that's not the energy that creates overflow. But when you become the woman who operates in certainty, your energy is so far out ahead of anything around you that you start to notice how things are responding to you. You start to become the driving force in your life. You don't create reality, you are reality itself. And where I see so many people, women especially, is you confine yourself into these limitations and you don't give yourself the permission to be free. I was actually just on a one-on-one call before this, and we spoke a lot about permission, and I said one thing, one line, and her field completely melted. She had an emotional release and let it go. And so when you start giving yourself that permission and you start claiming the new standard, anything that doesn't meet that standard has to fall away. Whether that's business models, strategies, offers, people, conversations. That's how you collapse time. Everyone wants to quantum leap and collapse time. And if you're in my world, we're a big fan of that. But how do we do that? It's with claiming a standard. But that standard does not get claimed. Oh, I have the proof, now let me claim it. It's like, no, I claim it, and then the proof shows up. And in order to claim that new standard, it requires certainty. Certainty in who you are, certainty in what you're here for, certainty that you're enough, not certainty that's based on things outside of you, of people saying yes, or the money showing up. Because it's easy to have that certainty then. But when you're after collapsing time, then you need to be certain before. And so what I want you to do is I want to help you get into a little bit more certainty right now. So I want you to take a deep breath. And let it out. And I want you to imagine your heart, the beating organ that it is. And I want you to focus on it. And then I want you to let your body fade away. That all you can feel is your heart. You can close your eyes if you wish, or just simply pick a spot in the room. And as you do, I want you to feel how things start to get very quiet and very still. Moments of dead silence in between my voice. And I want you to start to feel reality breathing around you. The walls are breathing, the air. And I want you to feel how your entire reality is behind you. I want you to feel that there are forces moving for you. That reality is in complete awe of you. And that all you have to do is anchor into that. All you have to do is come back into who you really are. And to remember your power. And as you start to feel more of this, I want you to feel that level of certainty in your body start to show up. I want you to feel how grounded it feels. That is the energy that you take forward when you claim a new level. I want you to think about now, you can open your eyes if they are closed, the new level that you are claiming. And I want you to notice where you have not given yourself permission to not only not go after it, but where you have created stories and limitations that you actually aren't that right now. Oh, I need to be this far along. Oh, I need to be like this. Oh, I need, I don't know, this certification. Oh, I need to be this far along. No. And I want you to ask yourself, why not you? And why not now? Because the nervous system is funny this way. The nervous system will come in, the mind, the ego, and it'll try to give you all of these reasons. But if we're honest, they're kind of all bullshit. When I think about the women in my world who come in and who blow up and who are, doing incredible things, who are making 6-figure months and falling in love and working half the hours and just living a life of overflow, like yes, in their bank account, but in richness and bliss and all of the things. It's because they decided to claim it. Right? I said in the beginning of this live, most people are waiting to be chosen. Most people are waiting for proof. Most people are waiting for the right time. But not you. You kind of know that your only limit is you. You kind of know that by listening to me right now, you've been playing in a realm way smaller than you're capable of. And once you start to feel more of that certainty, you start to stack it. And I want you to notice where you are letting things in your life, where you are letting outside circumstance make you play smaller, make you feel less than, make you compare. Where that gives you a reason and you go, yeah, but this, oh, yeah, but X, Y, Z. And I want you to catch yourself. Because if you are not careful, that habit, that behavior is going to keep you here. And you were always meant for here. Well, in fact, the sky isn't even the limit for you. And you will go first, and you will be the one, and it's going to feel crazy, and you're going to feel insane, and it's not going to make sense, and you're going to let it not make sense because you were not here for logic, you were here for magic and miracles, and you don't need it to make sense because you just need you. You just need your passion. You just need your vision. And you need to be so connected to you and so in awe of you that you stop over-efforting. You stop pushing and forcing. Because the truth is, you don't need more information. You need a new frequency to move from. And when you move from that frequency of certainty, you will be shocked at what rearranges for you. What falls out of the sky for you. It was always going to be you. But you need to give yourself permission. You need to decide. And you need to claim it now, not tomorrow, not when you get somewhere, not when this happens, now. Because the only gap that you are experiencing is the gap in who you believe yourself to be. It is an identity gap. It is a gap in your nervous system from allowing you to fully claim it. And this is why I've always said your nervous system is the gateway to limitless expansion. Because when it no longer self-sabotages or gets in the way or does all of these things that keep you small, you propel forward. So I want you to be honest, and I want you to set that standard for yourself. I want you to commit to operating from inevitability, not pressure. Because I guarantee if you were operating like if it was inevitable, like it was here now, there would be so many things you wouldn't be doing still. So many things you wouldn't be entertaining. And this is also why I say you don't receive your goals, you receive your standards. The woman who moves money with her presence, the woman who commands the room, the woman who reality bends effortlessly around her, is not only certain, and not only sets the standards, but embodies that completely. She is solid in who she is. And that's the woman that you came here to be. And that's the woman who has it all. Is realizing you do and operating from that place with 100% certainty. And these are the women who are in my world. So this is where you join private mentorship, you get inside the rich and regulated mastermind, you decide, you claim, and you go. You go for it with your energy, you go for it with your frequency, and you go for it with all that you are, holding nothing back. You free yourself. It is time you set yourself free. Full freedom. This is your moment. I love you.